to BDSM, Bard School for Morons, where wit is low and laughs are high.
Welcome class to another lesson in Bard's Driving School for Morons, the best place to learn what to do in vehicular situations and how to determine motorist motivations. I'm Bard, let's get into this lesson. Hopefully you have an understanding of this video after having watched the opening clip to this. Mind you, I did not collide with this motorist. I did that for a little bit of dramatic effect. Try to keep you guys awake. Moving on. Let's watch this movie in its entirety and then discuss it.
Morons unite to boggle the mind. Quick wit, now we're leaving it behind. Bards and jesters laugh on cue. A circus of chaos just for you. Morons unite to boggle the mind. Quick wit, now we're leaving it behind. Bards and jesters laugh on cue. A circus of chaos just for you. BDSM, the letters that thrill. It's Bard School for Morons, a comedic drill. Come for the antics, stay, 'cause it's wild. An absurd adventure.
Okay, class, why don't you think to yourself what this moron did wrong while I set up the situation? Okay, so I am in the center lane, the second lane of 3. Today's moron is in the third lane. Now, as I'm approaching the moron, is at this moment I realize that this motorist is not completely in their lane. I don't know if they were meaning to get over into my lane, because this lane does end, but not for almost a mile. And I can't tell if this motorist is trying to get into my lane or if they don't realize that they're not completely in their lane. So as I'm approaching them, I slam on my brakes. I can't tell if they're trying to get over because, of course, they do not use a turn signal. So as I'm approaching, I slam on my brakes. They realize that I'm here, so they slam on their brakes. Do not slam on your brakes while driving, especially on the highway, unless there's something in front of you impeding you. Never slam on your brakes unless you're about to collide with something. Now, mind you, this motorist got scared. Even if you get scared, do not slam on your brakes, especially if the threat that you are trying to avoid is behind you. So he slams on his brakes, and I have to slam on my brakes. The motorist gets back over into their lane. Kind of, not entirely. So I can't jump into the next lane because I haven't looked over my shoulder. There's more than enough room for me to stay in this lane and pass them. The reason why I did not look over my shoulder is because I wanted to keep my eye on this motorist. They just jumped into my lane, and I don't know if they're going to do it again. So I wanted to keep my eye on them to ensure that they don't hit me. So that's the reason why I didn't look over my shoulder, to make sure I can jump into the next lane. So I'm passing them safely. Now here's another angle. As you can see, they're very close to me. They didn't get completely back over into their lane. And this right here is the most important view of the situation that happened, in my opinion, because here's me braking. As I'm passing them, it's hard to tell because there's so much glare on my back windshield that this motorist turns on their turn signal and then gets over. So they were originally trying to get over, they just chose not to use their turn signal. And after almost causing a car crash, they decided, oh yeah, I have turn signals, I should probably use those. So they turned on the turn signal and then got over safely. Now for today's lessons. Lesson 1. Know where your lanes are. Know where you are in your lane, and know where other motorists are in other lanes. I do not know if the original plan of this motorist was to change lanes. It did look like that after I passed them when they activated their turn signal and then decided to change lanes. They could have just been drifting into my lane, and after we almost collided, decided to get over. So know where your lanes are, know where you are in your lane, and know where other motorists are outside of your lane. It will be okay if you know this information. Lesson 2. Use turn signals. Communicate with other drivers. It will be okay if other motorists know what you're planning on doing. Lesson 3. Do not stop or slam on your brakes in the middle of traffic unless there's a hazard in front of you preventing your forward momentum, especially if the hazard you're trying to avoid is behind you. Continue driving until you figure out what you need to do. It will be okay if you continue driving. So that concludes today's lessons. I'm Bard. Thank you for joining Bard's Driving School for Morons. Class is dismissed. Hey, Bard here. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to Paradise Guardian, where you can watch every lesson for Bard's Driving School for Morons, the best place to learn what to do in vehicular situations and how to determine motorists' motivations.